For those of you just tuning in, which is all of you because we just started the recording, Rem was showing off. He had a snackable of volcanic nature over there.
Randy.
What do you have, buddy?
It's Randy.
Yeah, I have a lava crunch cake from Domino's.
Wait, he held that cake up?
Yes.
I could have sworn that was Rem.
No, I had a cup.
I can prove it to
You
you.
might have got confused my cup.
Yeah. Anyway, horror story. My brother used to work at like a bar and grill place, and one of the orders no-shows, right? Yeah. One of the orders no-shows, and amongst the order in that is a lava cake, to go. But the order no-shows, right? So like literally the order like kind of stays under a heat lamp for like 3 or 4 hours until closing, right? And when someone doesn't pick up food, yeah, sure. Why the employees are absolutely allowed to
get in there,
pick at it. But the thing was, lava cakes don't like being under a heat lamp for 4 hours and turn thermonuclear, but only on the inside.
Oh.
So, one of the bus girls decided to help herself to the lava cake and immediately got her ticket punched to the hospital because it gave her like third-degree burns.
No, it was that.
Into it.
Really? That bad?
Yeah, because it stayed under a heat lamp for 4 hours and just charged itself as like a nuclear reactor.
Oh shit!
Damn.
And then she like the manager's like, hey, left here mistakes and no shows, here pick it up, and it wasn't like disclosed that maybe like the lava cake should be cooled off, but yeah, it just stayed under like a lamp charging all evening.
You ever tried making a lava cake?
No, it's not immediately appealing.
It is the worst culinary preparatory experience I could possibly.
I can imagine that.
Describe to anybody. It is awful.
I can imagine that
because there's so many stupid little ingredients and things you got to do to get it right.
Probably on a very tight timeline.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, you got to get everything done in just right time. And then you got the fucking little ramekins, right? And you got to get those greased just right. And if you don't, the shit all sticks in there and you don't have a lava cake. You have a plate of shit. It's awful.
You have split.
Yeah. My daughter would be like, Daddy, will you make us lava cakes? I'm like, no. And then I'll do it anyways.
But I'll burn the house down and leave you all.
Oh, lava cakes and eggs. I hate making eggs.
What's wrong with eggs? Well,
because I have 5 people to cook for, and
they all take eggs differently.
No, it's all the same. But here's the thing: is like I was
gonna say
I need all my food to be ready at the same time so people get their meals hot, right? So I have to time it where the bacon is done. I keep the bacon in the oven now, but the eggs and the toast screws me up. If I don't have someone doing toast and I'm running back and forth, then I might overcook the egg because the daughter likes them runny while the son doesn't like them as runny.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I hate doing eggs. I've been doing a lot this week. We've been on vacation. So, hey, I don't know. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm not dressed for the show. I'm dressed in my casual clothes.
Look what I'm wearing. I got a Wally shirt.
Nice. You said you got that video going, right?
Yeah, eventually.
I never uploaded last week because you didn't put it in the thing in time.
Yeah, it's in there.
It's okay.
Oh, and I got the transcript running for last week's episode. I need to get that. It's done.
Oh, rock and roll.
Oh, my God. Water's so good.
Yeah, it's delicious. You had a little bit of lemon to it?
I'm a cucumber guy.
Oh,
are you?
Have you ever done cucumber and pineapple in your water?
I've not.
I experienced that
Sounds too
in
complicated.
October. I was at a meeting at a hotel, and the hotel staff prepared water because that's a thing now.
I love that. They love doing that shit.
Yeah.
It costs like 49 extra cents and gets them like 2 extra stars on the review.
Yeah. Did anybody tell Maddie that we were going? Is he not? God, see, fucking ruined all. Excuse me, Steven. Ruined everything.
Well, just fuck that pig, bud. That'll come back later. You understand?
I'm sure we got stories to tell.
Oh, we got all the content, bud. I did it all today.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, it's 2:43. I'm ready when you are, buddy. Unless Cody. Okay. Cody, you good? You good to go? You going out tonight?
No.
Okay. Hi, Mara.
Mara says hi.
All right. Right, let's do this thing.
Let's do it.
Hey, everybody. welcome to episode 243 of the Rich Dickman podcast. It is slightly better than mediocre. I am your host, Rip, a little out of sorts. Just got home. And just kind of just figured this one out. I'm going to throw it together. Like, I'm all dressed. My hair's done nice. Anyway, it's been a great year. We got a new one starting pretty soon. Let's do this thing. Randy! What's going on, baby?
I'm pretty sad, Rim, because like I worked really hard all year and my fantasy football team shit the bed in the first round of the playoffs. I held first place all fucking season in this league, and then I lose in the first round of the playoffs because my team only scores 99 points when they're projected to score 146. What happened?
That's awful, buddy.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
It's bad luck. Yeah, and this is the league where I have finished second 3 times, third 3 times, fourth 2 times, probably going to make it 3 now because I'm going to lose this week too. And I've never won the motherfucker in 11 years. And I was so close.
Well, you know what you should do?
What's that?
Quit.
Oh, no, I got to win the big one, bud. It's only $50 a year.
Yeah. That's how I ran out of gambling money.
50.
Cody, my friend, out in Hawaii, you get the New Year last out of all of us. What's going on, pal?
I do. Good. I'm prepping up for New Year celebrations.
Yeah, what are you doing?
And fireworks at midnight.
Oh, yeah?
And fancy eating before.
Nice. What kind of... we got to talk fancy eating. I can't wait to talk fancy eating.
We can talk
tonight.
fancy eating.
What are you doing for fancy eating?
I forgot. We made like a bunch of reservations in case one fell through. What do we... Yeah, Chart House. Thank you, Mara. Mara's in the background, everyone.
Hi, Mara.
What's up?
Yeah, I think it's a steakhouse.
Nice.
Got a nice like 9:30, 9 o'clock meal, 8 o'clock meal.
Yeah, we've been debating on if we're going to spring for the premium meals on the Jericho cruise. We don't think so because they say in the Facebook group that it's subpar.
What kind of cruise
like
line?
A steakhouse and a hibachi. It's a Norwegian cruise line.
Oh, hibachi.
You got to do hibachi. Because you did
That's what I
Italian
said.
hibachi earlier this year. You got to do
I
Japanese
know.
hibachi.
Yeah, I got to follow it up.
Oh, well, we were supposed to have Stephen Dickman is supposed to join us tonight. But his dumbass fell ill and decided that he had no voice. Well, I don't blame him.
Did he tell this to you?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's the truth.
Tell him he doesn't smoke enough.
Probably. But it's funny. It's funny that happened because, we recorded last Wednesday and the very next day, old Rem felt a little thing in his face. And like, uh-oh. Because, all my kids were sick. My wife was sick.
Thing in your face?
Yeah. The cold, the head cold.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Then come Friday, I lost my voice completely. I couldn't talk.
Sick.
Yeah. Sick.
Cool.
But I still.
That's what you have for like rearing germ magnets.
Yes.
Yep.
It's my punishment. And because everybody's immune systems are all fucked up, nobody can get over anything anymore. So my kids keep catching the bullshit from these kids, which it's just making them stronger.
It's just hot potato.
Yeah. But it's making them stronger, and their blood will be more valuable in a few years, and I can sell that. But
this is why you got to have your kids go through like a decontamination process in like your garage before they come into the house. You know what I mean? You have to get like the antibacterial like alcohol nozzles on the roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just so it hits them in the eyes.
Who worked at a call center, and to keep bed bugs out of his house, he would strip in his garage and put them in Ziploc bags, like giant Ziploc bags.
His clothes?
But what?
His clothes.
What did he do for work?
Yeah, and his backpack. He worked in a call center.
Was it infested?
He thought so.
Okay. All right. So he was mentally ill.
Yeah. He was banging some chick in the training room, though.
That'll do it.
Never mind that.
Banging chicks will make you mentally ill. That's for sure.
In the training room. That's a catalyst.
Yep. There was many, or at least one kid conceived in that training room.
So, Randy, before we really get going tonight, I made an announcement on Twitter that you had won an award.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm not prepared. So you have to give me a minute. So, Randy and Cody, if you wouldn't mind just vamping for about 45 seconds.
Yeah.
I find this.
Cody?
So let's count to 40. Yeah. That's a great fill for time.
1.
What's
2.
the favorite color?
3.
What's your favorite color, Randy?
My favorite color is green, like my eyes, like hunter green, like a dark green, because
I like Kelly.
Kelly
Green's a good one.
Is it? That sounds beautiful.
Kelly and Forrest. It's gorgeous. It's really crispy.
My mom's name was Kelly before she died.
I got it. Okay. So
well, it still is.
So Randy, we got a letter at the Rich Dickman office. All right, and I mean you got the letter and you've already read it, but I'm gonna read it out loud. And this is for you, bud. All right, but this is from Rich Dickman himself. But it's Dear Randy Dickman, I am writing to express my sincerest gratitude for your hard work and dedication as the co-host of The Rich Dickman Show and as an executive producer with The Rich Dickman Group. Your passion and commitment to excellence have not gone unnoticed, and we are grateful to have you as a valuable member of our team. I am pleased to inform you that you have been selected as the recipient of the first ever Dickman Award for excellence in the company. This award recognizes your outstanding contributions to the company, yes, Cody, and your dedication to your work. As a token of our appreciation, you will receive a gift card for a free shake weight and an extra PTO day. In addition, we would like to honor your achievement by hosting a dinner in your honor. Please note that this dinner is for employees only and guests will not be allowed. We hope you will join us in celebrating your accomplishments and the many contributions you have made to the company. Once again, thank you for all that you do. Your hard work and dedication are truly appreciated. Sincerely, Rich Dickman, the Rich Dickman Group.
Did you hear that? Suck my dick, everybody. All right,
how do I not have like 40 of
deal.
those?
Cody, it's the first ever, and it just started literally just a few days ago.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because with the whole FTX thing and Mr. Dickman having no money, I mean, there's a reason guests aren't invited to the dinner we're having. But he wanted to.
But we're having a dinner.
Yes.
Know? Maybe
How are
it'll be
there zero
Italian
guests?
hibachi.
No. Like only employees. So like you could come, but America couldn't
there's
come.
no plus one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and that sucks because I would like for you guys to bring your ladies.
Wow.
But unfortunately,
You're assorted ladies.
yeah. So Randy, what do you have to say, man? It's a big honor for you, but I'm so proud of you. You've really come around in the last 2 months here.
Oh, it's been a long time coming. You know, I've been trying. You know, I've been thinking. I've been solving problems.
Yep.
You know,
He's been like stretching before shows.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Yeah, I learned that at Amazon.
He's limbering up
a couple
and
of
shit.
years ago.
He makes sounds of a sedated pregnant donkey.
Makes me
when he
uncomfortable.
stretches.
I love it. I like that discomfort.
Me too. I can't wait to play AI out of context because I think you're going to be real discomforted.
Oh, awesome. Am I going to lose more friends over it or what?
Oh, it's possible.
Okay, cool.
Or family.
Or family. Awesome.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible in this world. So, Randy, congratulations. I think we're going to have that dinner sometime in a couple
Look
of
at
months.
this platinum vape Mr. Dickman sent me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucking solid platinum, bud.
That looks like it'll get stopped at TSA.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that for vape oil or for actual flour?
Oh, oil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how this stuff works. I mean, we are. Well, when this episode releases, we will be 9 days
This
away
is
from
for flour.
legalization. Well, legal sales here in
That's a
Connecticut.
Dynavap.
Oh, look at that. That's neat looking.
You got to use the torch with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I think Mike's going to be calling you for tips on how that stuff works pretty soon.
Cool.
Yep.
I haven't heard of him from Mike in a minute.
Yeah,
how's he?
It's been busy. Holidays. The holidays get you busy, gentlemen. All right, I have to talk about this before I forget. All right, because this is something that I've wanted to do since sometime last year when I started watching the Bearded Butchers on YouTube, and I saw them take apart an entire cow, an entire Wagyu cow, and I said to myself, "That looks different." And then I started watching teppanyaki on YouTube. From you ever seen this channel, Aiden Films? You should check it out.
That does sound familiar.
Yeah, this dude, he goes to restaurants all over the world, but mainly in Japan, and he just films what they're making him. Doesn't film him eating it, thank God, because watching people put shit in their mouths is disgusting, but watching them make the food is awesome.
It's if you're men of the world and not of lesser evolutionary stock, you can handle watching somebody eat something.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch it on YouTube too much. You know, just watching people's lips go like this, like that, like oh, and then the way people bite stuff because you know how they do it just for the camera, Cody. They get really close to the camera and they do it slow, and sometimes they'll pull it. Yeah. You know, just like I don't want that. That's gross to me. Anyways, he films these dudes, these Japanese chefs at the teppanyaki table, you know, searing off the Wagyu. And you know the whole meal with it. I'm like, God damn.
The sounds are amazing.
Yeah.
The sounds of Wagyu and onions being prepared is just a great sound.
Yes. And
It probably smells amazing.
It probably does. And I've been told it tastes amazing. So for a year and a half, whatever it was, I was like, I want to try Wagyu. But Wagyu's expensive. I don't know if you know that.
Of course.
Yeah. If you go to David Burke's Prime Steakhouse, you can get a 6-ounce piece of Japanese Wagyu for $180.
Yeah, it's pretty much Kobe steak, just not it's non-Japanese Kobe.
Right. Yeah. But I want the experience. I want the teppanyaki experience. I want to sit there at that table and I want to watch him cook it for me. And I don't want the whole bullshit that you do at hibachi where they shoot the goddamn sake in your mouth. They have the little pee-pee fireman after they set the fire and the thing. I don't want that.
I got a PP Man liquor dispenser for Christmas. I need to get it.
Dude, I got one when we were doing Liquor Fueled. Somebody had sent one to me. I actually found it in the box. Yeah. So
I have to pull them out.
Yeah.
pull out the
peepees. So anyways, long story short, today was the day. All right. We were either going to go to David Burke's Prime and get the really expensive Wagyu, or I saw this other place at the Mohegan Sun Casino called Tao.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
At Tao.
Which one'd you go for?
Well,
what happened to Arby's?
I was kidding about the Arby's.
Arby's?
Yeah. No. At Tao, they serve the teppanyaki style Wagyu. But they don't have the teppanyaki tables. They do it in the back, but they give you the preparation that I was looking for, right? So let's go to Tao.
The no-nonsense approach.
Yeah. So let's go to Tao. That's what I want. My first time having Wagyu.
I'm assuming TAU?
TAO. So
okay.
we're looking to go later in the afternoon, but not too late because, the kids and everything. And the wife says, oh, they open at 5. And I had planned to get there like around 3:30 or 4. It's like, oh, shit, they open at 5. Okay. Call them up. See if they actually do open at 5 and then make a reservation for 5. So she goes online and there's no reservations till like 6:30. I'm like, fuck. So I called the place and they were closed. They don't open until 5. And I said, hey, is there any chance we can get a table at 5? Like
people usually don't lie about when they open.
Yeah, but it's the holidays. Maybe they opened, different. I don't know. Right, Cody. Right. I don't know. I'm just checking.
Fine.
I'm just checking. That's and she's like, no, we're fully committed for tonight, but you can come and you can go to the lounge or the bar, and we have full menu. We have the full menu right at the lounge or the bar.
See, I always appreciate that.
Yeah.
To the point where I just ask, like, what is your structure? Like, get rid of the tables. If you know what I mean? Like, there should be more bar. If people can just walk in and order off the bar, and there should be more bar. Knock these tables down.
See, the difference
and also,
go ahead.
Like, what was it? Ben Bailey the comedian Ben Bailey was asked to wait in the waiting room for a restaurant, and he was just like, why don't you have tables in the waiting room? You could put tables in your waiting room and serve the people who are being waiting, and they're out actually waiting at that point because they're being served.
Yeah. See, you get more people going. Well, anyways, the difference really is that the tables in the actual main eating area are much more higher. Mm-hmm. They're higher and they're more comfortable with high back chairs rather than at the lounge. Yeah. If you're not at the bar, they have the chairs with the very low backs and the tables that are low, so you kind of have to bend over.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you need your lumbar support.
We get there at 4:40. And there's a line already at the door. Like, fuck, really? There's a line?
What, for the lounge?
No, to the restaurant, right? So I don't know if these people have reservations or trying to get into the lounge. Most of them get into the lounge. But luckily, thank the Lord Jesus Christ that there was 4 people in front of us that decided to get out of line.
Use his full name.
Excuse me. Thank the Lord Jesus titty fucking Christ. 4 people in front of us decided to get out of line. And so we moved up, right? We got the last table in the lounge as we walked in. Last table. So like, oh shit, things looking up. All right, so
you're what, a group of 4, 5, 6? That's a good grab.
Just me and the lady. Just me and the old lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because our birthdays are so close together. We actually don't ever go out for dinner until after Christmas. So this was that. Anyways, long story short, I ordered the Wagyu, the teppanyaki style, and Cody and Randy.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a more delicious piece of meat in my mouth in my life.
Good.
Oh,
good.
Did you get the curly fries?
I got bok choy instead as a side. But
what happened to Arby's? Is the burger good?
No, I didn't go to Arby's, you asshole.
Oh,
Arby's was a metaphor.
I got a little quick.
I paid $95 for a
the
steak
friends we made
with
along the
exotic
way.
dipping sauces and exotic
That's
salts.
not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's
That's
not
not
bad.
bad.
It's
for
better than
Wagyu.
180.
Yeah.
Better than, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
If
my
you
first.
gambled a lot, you probably could have got it for free.
I lost all my money gambling a couple months ago.
Yeah, just hit the penny slots. You're like, yeah, can I have a Wagyu?
Yeah.
One Wagyu down here.
I haven't had a religious experience in a long time, but this was as close to it as I got.
Yeah.
Right? That piece
See,
of
most
meat.
people see. Yeah, it was. Let me guess. Like the meat was like the size of like 2 medallions.
No, it was
right?
it was a full steak.
Was it actually big?
Yeah,
Okay.
I couldn't believe the size of it because I was trying to explain to my wife what I was expecting, like a little squares, probably about 6 ounces, whatever. It was a
Yeah,
it
that's
was a
what they
full
look like.
ribeye, and it came to me all. It was cut up. They did it for me, but it was like butter. It was delicious. The sauces they had that you can dip it in, and the salt. Like there was this exotic salt I've never had before in my life. Turned out there was this yuzu ginger sauce that was amazing that you dip it in, and the thing just melted in your mouth. And like I was high on meat for about 45 minutes afterwards. Like I can't even describe
I've
it to
had
you.
that.
Have you? It's like,
Yeah.
all right, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was a
I get it.
vegetarian. I was a vegetarian for like on by accident for like 2 months in
Yeah.
college, just because I was broke, and I got my first like bacon cheeseburger with fried onion straws on it, and I just sat in the dark with like lights going. Yeah, I stared at my iTunes visualizer after having like my first burger in like
That's
2
amazing.
months.
Yeah. And like I'm
Yeah.
spoiled on steaks now because I obviously I can't afford Wagyu every week. This would be like a once or twice a year type of deal.
I thought you got all those raises last year.
I do,
What
but I
the
still have
fuck,
shit.
dude?
Still got kids, but
I've never had Wagyu steak. I've had Wagyu like sandwiches.
you gotta. You know what? At some point in your life, Codes, you gotta splurge and get the Wagyu, and get the steak. Get that to make it for
I've
you.
never seen steak.
You know what they did? I did this baller move. So first of all, what I like doing now because this is fun is I like ordering for people. Right, I started ordering for my wife several months ago. When I went to Providence, I was ordering for my buddy who went with me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Don't worry, I got this." But
It's kind of rude sometimes, dude. Like, yeah, sure, order for your own life.
obviously you got to read the room. But I took care of it. It was
Some people are looking forward to what they're going to eat.
Oh yeah, well, like Cody, I would never order for you
that.
because I know you like to choose. Randy, same thing. But this guy,
And I'd kill you.
He had no idea.
And I'd fucking kill you.
So the waitress asked me, "How do you want your steak cooked?" I looked at her and I said, "Chef's preference." And she said, "Gotcha." And my wife looks at me and is like,
that's a good one.
"What if he gives it to you raw?" I'm like, "That's what the chef wants.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, that's what the professional.
That's the preparation."
And they cut that shit for you?
Yep.
I gave
a
up
clever
cutting
move.
meat months ago. I just eat like a caveman.
I love it.
That's a clever move, Ram.
My fucking wrists,
I should
man.
do that more often.
They won't fix my neck, so my wrists go numb. I can't cut it.
Jesus.
So I gave up and I just grab it by the bone and
Okay. Well, I mean, that's
Man.
fun. It's always, this in the Wagyu would just like kind of melt in your mouth. You wouldn't have to chew too much. It's
So what did the chef
Randy, it's
prefer?
fucking amazing. Oh my God, I can do another whole podcast just talking about my feelings of Wagyu.
How did the chef cook it?
He cooked it.
Don't leave us hanging.
No, it was like a medium
You
rare.
said medium. That sounds about right.
Yeah, like a medium rare. And as you went towards the center, it got a little, obviously it got more rare, but every single bite was just, it was amazing. My wife had this amazing sushi. It was a great dinner. That's what I'm trying. And it was probably one of the most, probably the most expensive.
Don't leave me
dinner.
hanging on the sushi. Don't sleep on the sushi. What'd your wife get?
Oh, because she doesn't really like the raw stuff, but she got like a spicy king crab roll and a shrimp tempura roll.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
she got this
She's a lady
miso
of
soup
class.
with these Milano clams in it, or Milanese clams. These clams, tiny clams, with this and the miso. Because she wanted the tofu, and we got this rock
sounds
shrimp, crispy, whatever. It was amazing. So hey, if you're ever at the Mohegan Sun Casino, go to Tao. It's a good place.
I was there once.
Were you? Did you guys go
Yeah.
when you were here?
Yeah.
When
We walked
was
all
it?
around that motherfucker.
Did
Oh
you?
wait, I'd been to that Mohegan Sun.
Yeah. Whenever we were there.
It'd be
I
the
don't
one,
know,
if I was in
we
New York,
did
it'd be
one day.
it would be.
Yeah.
New York would probably go to the same Mohegan
Yeah,
Sun, right?
you wouldn't go to the one in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
That's in Wilkes-Barre, which is fucking who knows where the fuck that shit is.
Yeah.
So that's my
been there.
Wagyu story, and it just happened just a couple hours ago. It was amazing, and
Damn,
Merry
son.
Christmas to me.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, tell me, guys,
Yeah,
what interesting stuff happened to you guys? I got more too. I got my Christmas stories to tell. The Grinch came to visit.
Oh, good.
We're gaming in the cloud now. I can play the Xbox.
Oh,
no.
I bought a
What are you
cloud
doing? Don't do
gaming
that.
PC myself from Shadow, our sponsor this week. For $30 a month, you can get an NVIDIA GTX 1080 Ti, I think, PC. I don't know. It's $29.99. I got it for $24.99 because they're a sponsor this week. And all you got to do is use my referral code, which you can hit me up on Twitter for at Sir0 with an E.
All right.
Yeah.
Cody, so I got this Xbox last year, right? And my son's been playing racing games, and we got the steering wheel and stuff.
What kind of Xbox? You have to be very specific.
It's a Series
they
S.
have 20 Xbox.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
Xbox Series S.
Fine.
It's the one
Xbox
without the
One
disc
is
drive.
Series.
So it's just hard drive and cloud stuff. But we didn't have the Game Pass, nothing. But my son got this thing. It's called the Backbone, right? And he plugs his phone into it, and he can play Xbox games on his phone. So I had to turn on the Game Pass. So we had to sign up for the Game Pass and all that shit. And he's playing with that. But then, anyways, I'm looking at my brand new television that I got a few weeks ago. Remember, I got the new television, and one of the app suggestions that came up was an Xbox app, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" So I went into the Xbox app. It was already downloaded to my television somehow, and you can do cloud gaming because we have the Game Pass. It's like, wait a second. It allows me to hook up my NVIDIA Shield controller. My son's fucking playing Forza 5 on my TV in the living room.
NVIDIA Shield.
Well, I just bought a new Xbox. I will get to my Walmart store in a second. I got a
No, the
Xbox
NVIDIA
controller.
Shield controller. I remember seeing that. That was cool. I wanted that.
It's a nice controller, but the Bluetooth on it hooked it right up to my television, and my kid's playing Xbox games on my TV through the cloud with the Xbox in the basement. It's incredible.
Welcome to 2022.
It's not is it through the cloud if it's from the
I don't know how it
machine in the
is,
basement?
Cody. I don't understand anything. I don't know how any of this shit
Because
works.
cloud gaming sucks. Cloud gaming sucks.
Well, this
Yeah,
cloud
that's what I
gaming's
got to
amazing.
say about Shadow. Although I used it at work and I couldn't use it on my work PC because I was on a VPN, so I had to get a remote desktop, and it was a Linux desktop running, Ubuntu
Because
18.04.
Stadia and Luna were just abject failures, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
listen, these are
real
the
laggy, is
Xbox
what I was
Game
gonna say.
Pass. My
Yeah.
kid's playing Forza 5.
Yeah, so it just sounds like you're bouncing.
No problem.
It's just one floor up. Right?
But-
You're not going to a cloud.
Well, here's the
back
thing,
down.
Codes. Here's the thing. I was at my in-laws yesterday for my mother-in-law's birthday, and my son brought the Backbone with him, and he was playing Forza 5 on his phone at somebody else's house with no problem. Shit's incredible.
So that's
Yeah.
more like virtual networking.
Okay.
than Cloud.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, but
I
they
don't know
call
what
it
to
Xbox
anything.
Cloud Gaming, like it's their cloud gaming.
Yeah.
And they had to do
Oh.
it through a web app on Apple because iCloud wasn't going to let them, or Apple wasn't going to let them do it. So
Yeah.
Wow.
That's probably fine to do.
Yeah.
But like Stadia and Luma were like Amazon and Google being like, we'll just
well, the difference
stream
is
the games.
fucking Microsoft owns like 10 game studios, so they can put all kinds of fucking games on their Game Pass. Yeah,
Yeah, but
and they're trying to buy Activision Blizzard. That's kind of fucked. But the FCC is going to put a stop to it, I think, or SEC. One of those fucking.
oh, there goes the government. again.
I wanted to start like maybe doing like just casual streaming on Twitch for like the new year.
Yeah.
And then I realized like fuck. My dumb like adult brain only plays games for like 45 minutes at a time.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before like, doing something else. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh no.
I can't
I'm
keep
this
my
mode of
attention on the
gamer.
game anymore. Like,
You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I feel like I would, if I was watching a streamer, I would at least want their like stream to go like 3 or 4 hours, or maybe like 2 or 3 hours.
well,
But it's just like, I don't think I can do that.
would
You
you
don't
want that?
video edit for more than an hour and a half, though. It's not good for you.
But the
you
thing is,
said.
like, I will take a break. I will like get up to pee, like while between like thinking about things, and I feel like I would just be like a fidgety like asshole on like webcam. So I decided, to like, stream.
I streamed Hearthstone when I was a Legend player.
Yeah, I guess it's got to be something I can just sit down and do for like 2 or 3 hours.
There's this guy, Randy, new assignment for 2023. Malad
full.
Radman at Real Radman, right? He has a YouTube channel where he does NASCAR games or racing games, and he does a whole race, and he's got the camera and everything, and he edits it down because you're not going to watch a 50-lap fucking race going around in circles. He edits it and edit. Why does that feel weird? He edits it. I don't know what's happening.
You said it right the first time.
I know. It's weird to my
You can stop, take a breath, and say cuts.
You know how you guys bitch about AI out of context repeating itself? This is why.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. He cuts it down. Like his hour gaming to like a 25-minute video. That's what I'm trying to say, and it's interesting.
That is the nature of editing. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you can do that. You can do that if you were putting out videos. You could, as an editor, Cody, you could do that.
Yeah, I do and did do that.
Yeah. Radman, get Radman on the show.
This is pretty. You're like, oh, this is how.
I don't book
did
guests.
You know the carpenter works wood. Yes,
Like Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, we got dicks like Jesus.
Cody, one of my favorite things in the world right now, and I don't know why, it's imagery of Jesus Christ in weird situations.
You're doing that. I saw you doing that.
So,
you might like it because it's special, because a portion of the world deems it heretical.
Probably that might be it. I think it's
absolutely.
amazing. Yeah.
There are definitely sects of the Christian faith that do not like having the Jesus depicted.
I woke up one morning and I texted Randy, or throughout the day. I'm going to go back a little bit here, Randy, but I was like, I had all these thoughts in my head. I'm like, got to get Jesus Christ in the club with his boys, Jesus Christ in Fight Club, Jesus leading the charge at World War II, Jesus the anarchist.
Done. Yeah, one of the funnier things to plug into AI is at Nuremberg.
What is what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus at Nuremberg.
It just looks. Yeah, it looks like it's what's it called, a court martial setting with people in uniform. So it's a very serious and somber setting, but you just plug whatever silly cartoon character in it. So you type Snoopy and Woodstock at Nuremberg trials, and it just shows them in black. It looks like courtroom sketch, like historical courtroom sketches.
Randy, are you listening?
Yeah, are you gonna fire one up, Randy?
Yeah, Jesus Christ at Nuremberg. So
that one might be spicy. You might want to warm up to Jesus. Maybe do do a Muppet, Randy.
How do you spell Nuremberg?
What's your favorite Muppet?
Beaker.
You have to Google that. So my mom sees all my posts. I put all this stuff on Twitter because it's hilarious to me, all the Jesus imagery. So I get a Christmas card from my mom with Jesus on it, and she's like, "I know you love Jesus, so here's your Christmas card."
I know you love Jesus. That's what you get. That's what you get for loving Jesus.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
you get Jesus' love.
Randy did Jesus doing a Die Hard, and it's my favorite. But I got Jesus leading the charge on D-Day. And so it's Jesus at the shores of D-Day, and all the troops behind him, and the ship that they came in on has a big cross on it. because when Jesus was alive, the cross was a symbol, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's amazing. It sounds like an episode title. Jesus.
Let's do
Jesus episode.
Yeah. Do Jesus at the Revenge of the Sith. No, that's not the name of it. It was Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
at the
dude of the Jedi. Jesus, the Return of
Jesus Christ as
Jesus
Darth
at the
Vader.
Return of
or at the Return of Jedi. Okay, yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I feel like Jesus would definitely have a green or blue blade. Jesus would never use a red lightsaber.
If he's a Sith, he has to. They have no choice. What are the rules there with the Sith? Is it always red? I'm not sure.
I've never seen a Sith do not red.
Yeah.
And blue was the original one, and then they had Skywalker do acrobatic shit, so they added green to not lose it in the sky. And then
they had to give Mace Windu extra money. He wanted purple.
Samuel, he wanted purple. Samuel L. Jackson was just like, I'm gonna stand out.
Cody,
he's already the Black Jedi, so he's like, I'm gonna stand out harder. Give me a purple one.
If Jesus Christ was a Sith Lord,
yeah.
who would his rule of two be? Who is his second in command?
They gave him a blue lightsaber.
Would it be Judas? They gave him a blue lightsaber.
Is it good? Nah, it would be like Gabriel. It would be like Gabriel and Michael. Probably.
No, because your apprentice will eventually turn on you, and that's exactly what Judas did, right? So it would be Jesus and Judas, the Sith duo. The double J. Holy shit! There's a lot. Cody, go look at me. Are you looking at me?
No.
Cody.
Nope.
You need an idea for a book?
Nope.
Yes, you do.
When have I ever?
I'll sell you this one.
Constipated hemorrhoid
for free.
Of an idea for the last 2 years. No. You sick fuck. No.
Jesus and Judas as Sith Lords. Come on.
How about you run that one? You run that into the end zone. Champ.
I don't know how to write.
It's already in your hands. There you go.
I'll have AI.
March it.
AI write it.
You can do that.
Okay.
I bet you there is somebody plagiarizing using AI right now.
I'm gonna get on Chat GPT right now, Cody. All right. And the fucking prompt I'm gonna give it is gonna be this. Give me a summary of a story about Jesus Christ, the Sith Lord, not the With Lord, the Sith Lord, the Sith, not Soth, Sith Lord,
all right,
and Judas.
Do we have art,
his
Randy?
apprentice.
Do we have art?
What?
Did you plug something in?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Chat GPT. I'm sorry, but I'm not able to provide a summary of a story about Jesus Christ as Sith Lord or Judas. Such a story would be
Jesus Christ is probably blacklisted.
Such a story would be considered offensive and inappropriate by many people and would not be consistent with the teachings of Christianity. But there's so Jesus.
You've been offensive all Christmas break. Yeah, you've been. Congratulations, you've been offensive all Christmas break, Ram. That's what you just admitted.
God damn it! I've been having fun though.
That's you,
Cody. How was your Christmas, bud?
Good.
Yeah,
I had my mom over.
Yeah,
with my sister.
Yeah,
and my brother, and they made
coca plants,
6-layer macaroni and cheese.
Ooh.
Or like 6 cheese macaroni. Yeah. And they like fucking like bruleed the top of it. So it like the top of it like turned into like cheesy baseball glove leather. Whoa. Just you can like eat it as its own fucking meal.
Yeah.
The crust of the macaroni and cheese. Yeah. It was real good. And we had roasted potatoes and carrots with it. And then a bit of a pot roast.
Look at you, bud. That's awesome.
And it hit the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You get any cool presents?
And then, did I get any? Yeah, you saw that. Did you see that sexy picture of the burrito I had for Christmas breakfast?
No, I did not.
Yeah, dude. Bacon, eggs, Swiss, Cholula hot sauce, Mexican hot sauce.
Ooh.
And then just a forkful of pulled pork rib.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Or I think it was beef rib. Yeah, it was beef rib.
So
barely closed, but I got it out. We stuck it in there and we took home the W.
That's awesome. That was that Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Both of those were Christmas Day.
Okay.
So I think I didn't eat for like the next 2 days after
Beautiful.
Christmas.
So Randy just posted it in our Discord.
Oh, we got it?
What was the prompt, Randy?
For that one, Jesus as the Return of the Jedi. Version 4.
He's got a bit of a chode lightsaber, I must say.
Yeah,
it's a short fucking lightsaber.
Yeah.
He doesn't need
a lightsaber should be like...
But as a colorblind individual, what color is that?
Blue, light blue.
Very pale blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Jedi tunic looks surprisingly like the usual cloth upon Jesus.
Look at his eyes. Randy, next one is Jesus as Sith Lord.
I know, it's working, man.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
That's very good. That's a great rendition. Of course, too many fingers. How many? 1, 2,
oh my God, look at those fingers.
4, 5, 6.
7 fingers.
We're gonna assume there's a thumb holding that for the 7.
Why is it so bad at fingers? Holy Christ! Look at the guy behind him. Holy shit!
He just doesn't know when to start and stop.
Jesus is Darth Vader. It's got half the mask. That's fucking amazing.
That's not. That's gross.
I know, it's great.
Wait till you see this one. This one I'm working on. I got to download it because fucking Midjourney. You got to do this whole roundabout rigmarole.
Can you talk about your Christmas while you're doing that, Randy?
Yeah. Well, there it is.
Holy shit! Who's that? Jesus and Judas?
Yeah, Sith Lords, and they're about to.
That's pretty good.
The lightsaber. But yeah, my Christmas man was awesome. Family took care of me, got me a lot of like clothes and stuff. And
nice.
Yeah,
Should we have this be the episode art?
Yes, I hope so.
The Judas one.
Oh well, I got to make it wide. I didn't do that. I can do that.
Yeah, the episode art will be Jesus and Judas doing a podcast as Sith Lords.
Okay, I feel like we can get AI to do that.
So you had
you
had a good Christmas, but
I got this Yeti thing. You know,
bud.
Pop cold. Those things
are the sick shit. I got one right here.
Oh yeah, that's fucking amazing, isn't it?
my wife works for an amazing company where this guy sends out gifts. Like he sends out like 7 gifts to every office, right? And since my wife is the only person in this office, she gets all the gifts. And one of them was a JBL speaker, like $150 JBL Bluetooth speaker.
I got my mom one of those for Christmas.
I use it to watch TV. It's amazing. But another gift was that Yeti koozie thing. Last year we got these big Yeti
those are all right.
cups. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
It's great.
It's good.
Yeah.
Quick question, Randy. Did you realize that the fake can?
Yeah, it's a great place to put your weed.
Yeah, and there was a sticker or 2 inside.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I also have.
Do you have yours handy? Where's mine?
I had just bought a cup for work, a Yeti cup. They're pretty crazy, man. Like,
What do you mean publicly traded?
How do you hide weed in there? I'm curious.
when the can,
give it-
you
thank
take
you.
the lid off the can.
Yeah.
So this
and it
comes
just looks
in
like a
the
can.
koozie.
Yeah.
And it goes.
Oh. You know what? That wasn't. I must have thrown that away.
You must have thrown that away.
Yep. It's okay. It's not like I partake in any of that bullshit. It's just for you guys doing that stuff.
Shut up.
Yeah. So
Shut up.
my Christmas, I drank on Christmas Eve, drank a bottle and a half of wine myself.
I got. Oh, I forgot to tell.
What was that? Jesus on trial?
At the Nuremberg trials, it took forever.
Oh wait, well, I got to see. All right, stop. We're bookmark that Rem. We're gonna look at some modern art right now. I told you to warm up with a fucking Muppet.
No.
Oh,
This is a Rich Dickman show.
Yeah.
We go
Yeah.
hard all the time.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't look like he's on trial. He looks like he's.
You know, he looks worried.
What is it? No, he looks
He looks like a man who just
like-
got caught titty fucking.
What's on
And
his
he's
head?
supposed to not.
It looks like he's wearing a thong as a headband.
Yeah, he got caught titty fucking. That's what happened. And all the Romans are like, shit, this one guy in the suit, that was his lawyer. He came back in time to represent Jesus.
Let's do Randy. Fire up Jesus at Archduke Ferdinand's assassination.
So while Randy fires that up,
How do you spell Ferdinand?
Yeah.
Oh,
spell
it auto-corrected it.
Yeah, it's a big important moment
yeah.
that involved a faulty grenade.
Then a
No, assignation, no. Oh, no.
no, yeah.
Assassination.
So well, that's firing up, Cody. I'm going to continue with this story
Assassination.
just to keep things moving.
Yes,
Christmas
please, where
Day.
you left off.
Yeah, we spend Christmas Day with the in-laws, and that's when I just start drinking a lot more, because I like that. Anyways, my mother-in-law comes over to me and she says, "Listen, your brother-in-law has a Grinch costume, and he won't wear it, but we got kids here, and we need a Grinch." And I looked at her. I'm like, "Have you seen this shit on Reddit? Where, like, these kids are fucking freaking out seeing the Grinch, like attacking him and shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Are you kidding me?" And she's like, "No, I haven't
You
seen
said
any
yes,
of that."
right?
And I said, "Yeah, okay, I'm drunk enough, no problem." So I went out in the garage. I put the Grinch suit on. They put the Grinch movie on, and then I was walking around the house as the Grinch. I'm peeking around. I'm looking in the windows, and I come in, and one of my little nieces, who's like 5 or whatever, I don't know how old she is, 5 or 6. She starts screaming at me. She says, "You get out of here!" And I start trying to take her presents away from her, and she starts like throwing shit at me.
No, you horrible man. I told you how much I hate the Grinch because he didn't correctly redistribute the gifts as they were returned. Right? You know this.
Yes. I think with his last Christmas episode, like last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was exactly it.
Yeah. So my kids, you know, the little one's there. He thinks it's wild, but my older kids are like, my daughter's laughing her ass off, and my son, I think he knows it's me, obviously. But my two nieces, they were like, "What the fuck is happening? Why are you trying to take our presents?" And I gave her the presents back, and she didn't know what to do because I was being nice. And then I was giving onions.
It's not traditional to do this to children.
Yeah, I know. So I was trying to be like a not bad Grinch. But then I left the house and I ran, did a shoulder roll. Then we made my brother-in-law put the Grinch costume on so they would think, because, you know, I got back in the house. They're like, "Oh, were you the Grinch?" I'm like, "No, I was taking a shit." And they're like, "No, you weren't."
Look at it.
And I was like, "No, I was taking a shit."
That's how I walked out of my first 2 kids' lives.
Yeah.
It's like, I got to go take a shit. And I never went back.
So my brother-in-law came back in as the Grinch, and then I chased him out of the house, and I was throwing karate kicks and shit at him, and nobody got to watch that. my drunken ass Karate Kid. So, all right, what do we got for AI art right now? What is this? What's the prompt?
Oh, this is Jesus and Judas doing a podcast of Sith Lords. It's pretty good, no?
I need to see this. Hold on.
Oh, you need that wide. You got to send it to me.
It is wide. Yeah, I can make it wider. Though.
Their microphone is a lightsaber.
Yeah,
and Judas is clearly vaping. This is
it's necessary for a podcast.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it's still loading for the next one. So
yeah.
For
they still have like they have like Star Wars headsets, comms.
They do.
It's still like it still has a residual from like the Sith pictures. I feel.
I love that.
No, that's you. That was input.
The red background. Okay. I know, it just amuses me. They have a table, like a perfectly round table.
Yeah, they're clearly in a very uncomfortable corner of their house
or in their basement, like me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing, Randy. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I have fast hours, so it doesn't take 40 minutes to get one piece of art. It only takes like 6.
So all right, so Randy, what do we got tonight? Unless you guys have other Christmas stories you want to tell, but I know you did a lot of work. Yeah. What do you want to start with?
Like we always do.
Oh shit!
You want segments? We've got segments. It's Thinking with Your Dickman.
I wish Maddie could have made it. Maddie was supposed to be here too, bitch.
Lasagna.
All right. Thinking with Your Dickman, Cody. You let me know when you're ready to go.
Yeah.
But this is where our listeners write into us, ask us for some advice, and they're asking for advice on some of the weirdest shit these days. But as professionals, we do our best to answer.
I got this.
All right, man.
JD from Westminster, California writes, I've been struggling to decide between 2 luxury vacation destinations for my next holiday. On one hand, I have the option to visit beautiful and exclusive island resort in the Caribbean, where I can relax on white sandy beaches, enjoy gourmet meals, and sip tropical drinks by the pool. On the other hand, I have the opportunity to stay at a luxurious ski chalet in the Swiss Alps where I can hit the slopes during the day, relax in a cozy fireplace at night. I am having a tough time deciding between these 2 options because both offer such incredible experiences. I know this may seem like a trivial option to some, but it is causing me a great deal of stress and anxiety.
I get it.
I would greatly appreciate any advice you could offer to help me make this difficult decision. Go tropical.
But Cody, you're always tropical.
Unless you're, yes, I know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, unless you're, are you skilled? JD, are you skilled? Can you ski or snowboard? If not, just go tropical. So that's the crux of it to me.
Let me let you in a little secret. In February, I'm planning on taking my family up to New Hampshire in the winter. And hopefully there's a shit ton of snow on the ground because I want that experience. I want the shit ton of snow on the ground and the cold weather and a fucking nice warm fireplace to sit by and sip hot cocoa and look out at all the snow. I don't want to be in any of the cold, all right? I would rather be in the warm weather.
Right.
But I want to sit there at that fire.
But that means you have to travel through the cold.
I know what it means. I get that. But that's one experience I haven't had yet. Like I did the beach and stuff. I went to St. Lucia, right? I've been to the Bahamas. I did that. I got to do the other one. So I guess, JD, what I'm trying to say is, which one of those have you done already? Because you did something similar at some point, I'm sure, right? At some point you were having a drink, right? Maybe at your local beach. Or you live in the Northeast where you get snow and you went skiing once and you sat by a fire that was outside. You did something similar. So do the one you haven't done. And now if you did both of them, do the one with the weather that you prefer, which is probably warm weather.
Go tropical for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong, Cody.
Go tropical.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I would.
I have a pitch.
Like one second, Randy. Let me just finish this one. My fantasy for every Christmas is to be nice, snowy, and have a fire in the fireplace. My wife won't let me light a fire in the fireplace because of the kids, and it never snows at Christmas anymore.
What? Your wife is like, don't do that. The kids will get hurt or something.
Because the way our hearth is, it's like level with the floor, and that makes her nervous instead of raised a little bit. I mean, at some point we'll fix it.
That is weird.
I mean,
but
if
why
your
would
kids
that
fall in the
make you
fire,
nervous?
that's fucking adapt or perish, man.
That's what I say.
evolution.
I mean, that's what I say. Like, if they're stupid enough to fall in the fire, they fucking deserve it, right? But I don't know.
You got more than one kid, right?
yeah,
Yeah. You can have an
there
ugly
you go.
one. It'll be fine.
yeah. They probably look cool.
You know, when the ugly one, like, reproduces, the new baby isn't ugly.
Right.
Your
Yeah.
grandchildren won't be ugly.
Yeah, yeah.
or
The
disfigured.
third degree burns aren't genetic. You got to do those
Nope.
on purpose.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Right?
right. Yeah.
Can you imagine if disfigurements were genetic?
Right.
Like
Oh,
that?
that'd
You'd
be
Thanks,
fucked.
Dad. I have a mangled hand.
Yeah. All because you
Like
got
there would be
drunk
like
and
one
fell
guy
into
at
a
the
wood
end of
chipper.
all time, just like a mangled fucking carrot.
Yeah.
So
Randy,
my advice
That's a great
is
sci-fi
go on the Jericho
concept.
cruise. Fuck it. Yeah, do that.
yeah. I think a lot of
awesome.
people, Randy, you live in Ohio and I live in Connecticut and Cody's out in Hawaii where he sees us every day and it's beautiful. But I think most people will lean to the beach in the warm weather, the tropical stuff.
Yeah,
But we
we're
forget-
predictable fucks.
We forget about the quiet beauty of the winter. And Cody, if I had my dithers, right, and I had my way about me, and I could make all the decisions with all the money that I had and whatever it was, I would be out in like Norway or somewhere in Scandinavia, right, in one of those beautiful mountain towns. Have you seen these places? Like you got the little town that's between the two mountains and a little river that runs through, and it's green, but then it snows, and you got the sheep out there, and all that. That's perfection, for me. That's where I want
The
to be.
Viking homeland.
Yeah,
Yes.
like a little German
I'm
village where
Italian.
they still believe in like inviting fairies in for tea.
Yeah, like and my in-laws listen to the Comcast the Xfinity music channel with the Christmas music on it, and it shows little scenes here. And they had one from like Frankfurt, Germany, with the little like those Frankfurt, Germany houses. You know what I'm talking about? Where the pointy roofs and they have the
cottages
frames
and shit.
Yeah, and I was like, that
Yeah, it
fucking
goes
looks
up like a
amazing.
tinderbox.
Yeah,
It does,
but the
it
beer's
looks
good.
cool.
yeah.
And if you hate government
beer's good
here,
too.
you're gonna love it in the EU. Let me tell you.
I'm not.
Never wear
I'm not talking
Lederhosen,
about.
Rem.
I'm talking about perfect situation. Fucking
And beer.
Randy. God damn.
Don't bring politics into beer, Randall.
Jesus
Fuckwit.
Christ.
Sorry,
Just
I didn't know.
every once in a while, I can imagine a world without government. Okay.
If you ever go to Beerfest in Germany,
Yeah.
the trick is to puke under the tent.
Why?
You get ejected if you puke outside of the tent.
Really? I would think.
Yeah,
it'd be the
because
other way
when
around.
you're inside, you're allowed to drink and be drunk.
Oh,
As soon as you leave,
You
you're
can't be
drunken on the outside, so you can't be admitted drunk.
I gotcha.
So puke under the tent. I have good friends that were ejected from Oktoberfest because they puked.
That's sad.
Outside the tent.
Tell you what, Cody.
It fucking is.
When Randy
because they were
wins,
being considerate.
when Randy wins the Mega Millions this weekend, we're taking it.
When?
Yeah, we're taking a trip to Germany. I'm spending all of Randy's
Oh,
money.
riverboat tour.
It's fucking be amazing.
Yeah, I like that.
All the families, right? You and Amara, me and my lady, and all the kids, and Randy, and Kristen, and
I wonder if we can get
Otis.
a heel back from ISIS. I wonder if we can trade an arms.
I'm
deal.
sure we could. I'm sure we was probably fucking full. Stupid ass. What's his name? Ray. Pick Steven too. Maddie. We can import him. It'd be great. Dickman Con
Import
worldwide.
Maddie.
All right. What's our next one?
Juan Carlos from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky writes, I am in desperate need of some advice for a problem that may seem trivial to some, but is causing me a great deal of stress. You see, I recently purchased a new phone and I am having a difficult time deciding on the perfect phone case.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. I want something that is both stylish and practical, but there are just so many options to choose from. I have spent hours scrolling through online stores and I still cannot make up my mind. Do you have any suggestions for how I can narrow down my choices and find the perfect phone case? I am willing to pay any price and I am open to all suggestions.
Cody, I'm going to start with this one. Juan Carlos, if a phone case is causing you stress and anxiety, you need a hobby. You got to do something else, bud. Right?
Yeah, jerk off.
Yeah, start jerking off a lot. Okay? You open up your Opera browser and open up, then go into Bing, and you can find like all the porn you want. Like if you're a Kimberly Cups fan, she just made her OnlyFans free, so there's a whole bunch of new Kimberly Cup stuff on Spank Bang. I mean, it's not new. It was recorded probably in like 07 and 2012 and stuff, but it's stuff you hadn't seen before, so you can check that out. However, number one, anybody who's writing to us with all these things, if you actually, everybody says stress and anxiety. I am not one who responds well to people using stress and anxiety as an excuse, and I get they're valid. But like I have my own ways and weird thoughts about it. So please leave that out of your emails so I don't think less of you. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Next one is get the phone case that also doubles as a stand, but also that you can charge wirelessly. All right. So if you have one of those little wireless discs that you can charge your phone on, make sure it's compatible with that. But make sure there's a stand built into your case too. You want the stand in the case. You just kick the little thing out, and then boom, you can put it anywhere.
Right, I got this, Rim.
Okay,
Sit down.
Okay.
You want to get a Tech 21 case because it has Material 21 in it, which is fantastic. It's a gel layer
that's rugged,
whenever it hits, it hardens and it becomes an outer shell. I watched a guy wrap Material 21 around his hand and take a full blown mallet to his hand.
No
He
shit.
didn't break any fingers.
Really?
Yeah. Really, it's good shit.
Link me something.
So
I'm gonna forget
Tech
all of
21.
this. I never remember.
It doesn't have kickstand though because they're slim cases. Like they're meant to be.
Yeah.
Not bulky.
Link me that stuff because here's a little secret, Cody. I'll let you answer in a second, but here's a little secret. Anybody who's listening to the show right now, and it's all 12 of you, is that I don't remember anything I say. So if I said something that hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. I don't remember what it was. I apologize. A lot of times I'm drinking and things just come out of my mouth. Okay, Cody, go ahead.
How do we feel about the phone cases that are functionally an extra battery for your phone?
I think it's smart.
Too bulky. Too bulky.
I feel like it's too bulky.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too bulky, and I feel like the
I've never
modern
used
phones
one.
nowadays have sufficient battery. Yeah, I think
For 2
Mophie
years.
is the brand.
After
name.
2 years, when they want you to get a new one, that's when the battery starts fucking you. I don't know if you noticed
That's
this yet.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, my iPhone 11
When
went
you start
2 days,
slipping down this,
and not
yeah.
anymore.
when you start slipping down the planned obsolescence slope, you start buying the fancier phone.
Yeah.
Case. I would just get something that protects the corners.
Yes.
That's the most important thing, I feel.
I just went through this actually. I bought a phone case. This thing is an Apple phone case.
Yeah, that
And it's
looks like
stupid.
their
It's
original.
terrible.
It doesn't
Like
look
it was $50 and I hate every second of having it on my phone.
Make sure the phone case isn't transparent and yellows. I noticed like a lot of girl phones are yellow for some or like yellowed plastic for some reason.
It's weird. 2.5 years in this case.
know.
Got it off Amazon for like $14. Never an issue.
I got this girly case, and Mara fucking hates
Oh, it's got a heart on it.
it. Yeah, but more importantly, it disguises like the iPhone to have sharp corners.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would she like it
In
more
real
if
life,
you
it's,
wrote underneath the heart, if you wrote Amara?
No, she hates this thing.
Oh, okay.
To the point where I should actually just change it now.
Ah. All right, so cases. You want to do one more of these, Cody, or are we done with advice?
Sure, no. Jerry from Mexico, Maine? Is that what?
Is there a Mexico in
Jerry
Maine?
Lynn from Mexico, Maine writes, I'm struggling with a conundrum that has been plaguing me for weeks now. Our fucking writers have gotten way more dramatic, I've noticed. I am struggling with a conundrum that's been plaguing me for weeks now. I can't seem to figure it out on my own. The issue is at hand whether I should or should not wear my ponytail in a bun for Zoom meetings.
Wear my hair in a ponytail or a bun.
Yeah.
For Zoom meetings, yeah. That's what it says.
On one hand, the ponytail gives a more casual, laid-back vibe, but on the other hand, the bun excludes the sense of professionalism and sophistication. People are bored.
So here's the thing. It's 2022. Are we even allowed to offer opinions on this?
I don't know.
Sure.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. So
I mean, it could be like I work with several men with ponytails and buns.
it should always be a ponytail. Male or female, no matter the setting, it's the ponytail. The ponytail's fucking hot. I love the ponytail.
The ponytail's fine, but if you don't need to change it. You know what I mean? If you're already in bun formation, that's fine. You don't need to put it back down.
Depends on the
But
bun.
if you do have a choice between the two, I think a ponytail.
Yeah, especially if you can get a pony. If you have a baseball cap and you get the ponytail out the back
Just
of the
something.
I love it.
Yeah, something
I love
about
that.
buns. Just say or just
Old.
strictly Jim. No, Jim.
Get a perm and get that non-binary.
Don't do that.
Yeah, do that non-binary.
Don't do
haircut.
that. No. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's what I say.
I mean, why is it called non-binary? It was just called androgynous back when I was growing up.
Just fucking enjoy your hair and wear it out and show it off because it's beautiful. And when it's up in a ponytail and it smells nice and you can grab it and like, hey, girl, what's up? You know, just get a little tug. Come here. Got something for you.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to introduce.
I'm finishing off that
this
old
week's
fashioned from
finalists
last week.
for Dick of the Week. And
Okay.
here is our first
Hold on.
nominee.
I did a little peek in the head. And Cody, you got to jump right to number 6 with this one. Like right in the number 6.
Spoilers. Cops raided hospital room terminally. Let's try that again. Thank you. Cops raid hospital room of terminally ill Kansas man 69
Nice.
with just weeks left to live to seize THC paste and weed vape he uses to ease cancer pain. Then order him to appear in court even though he can't move.
And you fucking assholes keep voting for these people in your government, right? You guys think government's your friend. What the fuck? God damn. This guy, he's terminally ill. He's dying, all right, of cancer. Right.
That's what that means.
He's in horrible pain, and he just needs the weed just to relax and just to ease the pain because he's going. And these cops bust in there and take all his shit and tell him, yo, you got to go to court. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's so nuts.
Ah,
Yeah, I couldn't find an article for that, but I thought that was good enough.
yeah.
Yeah. And I want to ask, like, how does that cop know? You know what I mean? Like what bureaucrat is tattling on this guy? You know what I mean? Like, we can see this cop, you know, this cop's picture right now because, of course,
Yeah.
they, you know, post off the streets this week photos. But, like, I want to see the bureaucrat that was just like, I heard this guy has, I heard this terminally ill guy has cartridges.
You better get that because he might give it to somebody else. You know, he's going to die soon. What's going to happen to that? Like, look at so we have the pictures here because Randy put the headline. However, I don't even know how to explain this. I'm a little drunk right now, but you can see the man with cancer. All right, you can see him. His nose is enlarged. His face is swollen. He's trying to smile, but he looks like he's in pain. Right? He's probably dead as it is right now. Like, who knows? But you can tell
He's
this
got
guy.
hair.
He's got hair, but he's on his way out.
That probably means he's just not doing chemotherapy.
Exactly. And you got this stupid fucking cop who looked like he failed out of high school. Right, he was on the football team, but he was never a starter, and he just looks like the biggest piece of shit.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
it looks like he was like fucking like third removed backup for like some kind of sporting.
like he was holding the cum rags for the varsity guys. You know what I'm saying? Like look at
those are heavy.
Yeah, the stupid fucking mustache of his. It goes all the way across. Like you should shave that. You know, a third on each side, so you look like the fucking Hitler you are. You piece of shit. And he's gonna come take this guy's weed because what the fuck.
There's such a concept of having a punchable face.
That's this guy,
right?
yeah.
This guy has a headbuttable face.
Yeah. This guy,
it's just a little bit more brutal. It's like, I don't want to punch that one. I feel compelled to just, you know, bless that nose with my crown.
and stupid Kansas fucking thinks they're doing a good thing here. You know, like they're following the way of the Lord and, you know, our conservative Christian values. All that. Fuck you, Kansas, you piece of shit state.
Which Kansas is this?
Probably the shitty one. Not Kansas
Not
City.
the Walmart one, the non-Walmart one.
The non-Walmart.
Kansas City is in Missouri, but
I know.
There's
Mostly.
but no, there's like 40 things called Kansas all around Missouri for some reason.
Well,
it's really weird.
Police chief piece of shit. Fuck that guy. Fuck you. Leave the weed guys alone, especially when they have cancer and they're fucking dying. You son of a bitch. This guy didn't even look. He's 69. So yeah. All right. All right. Cody, you can pick another one here at random. Or you want me to pick one for you?
I finally got it in the fucking disc.
Thank you. Where did Cody go? Cody disappear?
Oh.
Do I have to read one, Cody?
Oh.
Sorry
Pick
about
one
that.
at random, Cody.
Or you want me to pick one for you?
No. Let's go. I don't understand this random shit. I'll just go from the top.
Okay.
Of the list.
I mean, I could pick it for you too.
There's reasons you start with one. God damn it.
Okay. I just didn't want to miss that because I saw that in the notes by accident, and I was like, we gotta.
No, I understand. There's a visual aid with that one. You can go first, but after that, When it's just like, which one do you want to do, Cody? I don't know. First one.
All right, do the first one.
Hallowell restaurant cited for 691 child labor law violations, fined for 17,275 USD. The violations at the Quarry Tap Room occurred over 2 years and primarily involved employees younger than 18 working more hours than permitted by state, according to officials. I worked in an establishment that did this to me when I was 14, and I hated it.
I was 15, same thing.
Yeah, and in New York, it's extra awkward in New York, right? Yeah, here, let's give all the young New York kids that listen to this show anxiety. In New York, when you're 14 and your balls drop, you can have your school district's doctor make sure you're not herniated, and then you can have an early working permit to join the workforce at limited time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. My dad's like, I turned 14. My dad's like, son, you're getting a job. And it's like, oh, that's awkward because because, you know, when you show up, they're just like, you had your balls touched by the state doc or the district doctor. And it was true. But, yeah, one of the things on the card says explicitly, like, not to work more than 4-hour shifts.
Yeah.
And I remember pulling sixers.
I was washing dishes at a restaurant when I was 15, and I had to go to the high school, the public high school. So I went to the Catholic high school. I had to go to the public high school to get a permit to say that I could work at 15. And I got this job washing dishes, right? Man, it was the fucking hardest job I ever had in my life. And these dudes are like fucking yelling at me. And I don't know if you know this, Cody and Randy, but chefs are like the worst people. They're just like they're terrible
complicated.
People. Yeah, complicated individuals. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my first experience with
line cooks
to marijuana happened when I was 15 years old. These dudes were like smoking bowls in the freezer. You know, so I'd walk in.
Was it Andy Milanakis?
No. And I walk in, I'm like, oh man, I feel dizzy all of a sudden. I don't know what's happening. And like they'd be yelling at me to hurry. I was like, it was fucking weird. And then we'd be there till 11 o'clock at night trying to close up. And I was like, what's going on? It was crazy. Then this place, my check started bouncing. My check started bouncing. And then all of a sudden, I went to work and nobody was there. And they had closed. And the boss never informed anybody that he closed. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'm done here.
One of my favorite line cook jokes was a young boy walks up to a line cook and asks, "Hey, what do you make while you're drunk?" And the line cook says, $15.75.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like that.
My first job was for my grandma baking upwards of 200 cakes a month for a local ambulance company.
Jesus Christ.
They took them to the rest homes for people's birthdays. And so I would get off school and go straight to sleep. And I'd wake up at like 11 p.m. and I would start baking. And I would get done right as my school bus was coming. And I'd freeze probably about 12 cakes a night.
God.
And I'd make a shit ton of frosting, buttercream frosting. Yeah, so that was what I did.
That's awful. Later in this article,
250. She paid me good though. $250 a week. I had salary. So
well, yeah, when you're that young, that's actually good money. So here it says the restaurant had 520 violations related to employing minors who were younger than 16. These violations could be related working minors more than 40 hours a week or 8 hours a day when school is not in session, and more than 18 hours a week or 3 hours a day when school is in session.
Yes,
more than 6 consecutive days or between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m., except during summer vacation, during which the law prohibits work between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m., according to the Department of Labor. So, fuck these guys. Why would you want to hire these? I mean, they're cheap labor, I guess. But they got a bunch of illegals for that.
What state is this?
Hallowell. It's probably. This is Central Maine. This is Maine.
Okay, that makes sense.
Really?
That's probably tri-state area.
These people should be on a farm if they're working in Maine, not at a goddamn restaurant. But okay. You ever been to Maine? I like Maine.
Man, I think I
got family up there.
lobster rolls. Yeah,
maybe for a second.
Rolls.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more, Coates.
All right, hold on. I hate it because I always have to reset to the Docs app from the Chrome app. All right, let's do this one.
I'm not going to understand this. You can listen to the article?
I don't want to do that. Celebrity promoter sued over Bored Ape NFT endorsement. And subtitle, the suit comes across the creators of Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs enlisting A-listers to mislead their followers into buying bad investments at inflated
Did they sue Trump yet?
I wondered where all these shitty monkey pictures went. Okay, so it looks like your boy Jimmy Fallon. I didn't see it, but I know Jimmy Fallon. I know Seth Rogen. No, not Seth Rogen. Seth Green wanted to make an entire animated series regarding his. Yeah, he wanted an entire animated series around his.
Why would anybody want to buy any of those Bored Ape things? Those are the fucking stupidest things I've ever seen in my life. What are you doing? Yeah. What are we fucking doing? Like what?
The blockchain is great technology. We just need to figure out the right implementation.
It's not even that, Randy. It's literally the dumber fraction of our population just found out. It's some kind of portion.
Majority.
Dumb
nerds
portion.
versus jocks, man. It's
you can
jocks
say
trying to be cool
majority
again.
is still a fraction, you asshole. All right, you don't talk to Cody about math. I'm here and spicy for you. But what I was trying to say is, the dumbasses of our population just found out exclusivity and rarity don't equate to value.
Yeah.
They just found out that lesson the hard way because like there isn't nobody loved them in their lives to be like, hey, just because something's rare doesn't make it valuable, right? What? Huh? Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? A brick of fucking plutonium is quite rare, but I guarantee you people will not be lining up to purchase that.
This action figure's gonna make me millions. All right. All right.
That's fine. That's fine, Randy.
Hey, Cody, are you ready to go crazy over math?
Yeah, a little bit. Why? What you got?
All right, so my wife and I were out earlier tonight, right? We went to one of the shops at the casino, and she bought a couple things, right?
You had some kind of steak, I've heard.
Yeah, but we were at a shop, like the Yankee Candle shop, and she bought a couple of those wax melts, and it came to the total price was $5.36. So my wife takes out a $10 bill, she takes out 36 cents, and she takes out $1. So she gives the lady $11.36. What kind of change should she expect, right? Go ahead. She can even 5.
Without doing the crazy math, I would expect a Lincoln back.
Yes, all right. So my wife hands the lady the extra $1, and not the lady, excuse me, the girl. She's probably in her 20s. She says, "Oh, it's only $5.36. You don't need this $1." And she hands the $1 back to my wife and proceeds to give my wife 4 bills. When she just could have taken the $1 and given the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be like,
maybe she was running out of 5s.
Yeah, that sometimes I've seen that. No? Okay.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Yeah, I don't understand the whole NFT thing. I never did, and I never said much about it because I don't understand it. But it just seems weird to me, like in the age of an internet where you can right click on anything and save it as.
Some people didn't know that. A lot of people thought you could stop other people from displaying pixels on screens, and you can't. Stop that.
Yeah, the internet's full of stolen shit everywhere, and Jesus, and then
it is nap. Like, you guys know.
Speaking of stealing shit,
nope, that's not.
That was very loud.
Yeah, that
was very hot.
That's not when I wanted you to do that.
I would adjust that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. I don't know what the fuck. Fuck, Randy.
I thought that was the cue.
No.
I thought that was the cue.
I will say
you said you were going to cue me.
I was going to say hit it, Randy, when I was announcing Cody, but then I forgot. Just have it ready to go. God damn it, Randy. I can't believe you won an award
So,
for this
shitty
bullshit.
monkeys.
Shitty monkeys. Cody, did you buy any NFTs?
I wanted to as soon as they crashed. Because as soon as they crashed, I'm like, these things must be pennies right now. And they were. And I wanted to like see how I literally wanted to do an experiment to see how like many NFT items I can buy for like a flat $10.
What? What did you buy? Randy?
You know what I mean? Like,
sorry.
A lot of the Russian dollars right as the war started.
Oh, okay.
It really crashed there for a couple of days. Like
Rupees?
It was funny. There was the guy who talked about the Russian Wall Street.
Did he just
crashing
to investing in rupees?
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
I mean, Rich Dickman did.
Well, we don't talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many would you have gotten, Cody, for $10?
I don't know. The ADHD kicked in before I got there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But because like it has to be like at least 4 or 5 decent ones, right?
Yeah.
Not like Bored Apes, but the other lesser shitty like ones out there.
Like if you want to own something, go buy a car in cash, right? Like or fucking property or something.
That's not even a good investment.
No, it's
nowadays
not.
Because
but at least like at least you can show what you own.
At least it's tangible.
Yeah,
you can.
What the? All right. Anyway, Randy, you can hit the music.
You know what? If I ever buy something, if I ever buy something that's like 6 digits, 7 digits, which some of these monkeys went for,
that's insane.
I would like. I would like that thing to be heavy enough to kill me.
Yeah.
If you dropped it from 2 stories up, that's just a rule for buying something more expensive than $50,000 or $75,000. It's got to kill me if it hits me from a story up.
I agree 100%. All right, so there's only going to be one winner here, I think. But Randy, hit the music because we have to discuss nothing.
After much deliberation, the incredibly handsome expert judges have come to the consensus that this week's Dick of the Week award goes to...
Fuck you, Kansas. Fuck you, Kansas police. Fuck you, all those fucking asshole cops who are part of this. Fuck you to the guy who ratted him out. And fuck you to everybody involved except the poor man who had his rights violated in his dying days. Fuck Kansas and fuck the police for taking that dude's weed.
Not to incite a call to action, but if any listeners or a specific type of street pharmacist in this guy's area that could be hook
let's
up.
start a GoFundMe for this guy.
Yeah.
Rich Dickman style.
I was going to make a nomination of people who don't ask for clarification when they assume things, but I couldn't even. It wouldn't even compete. Wouldn't even compete for this stuff. So
if you have drugs to spare, find this guy and give it to him. There, I said it.
There. Thank you, Cody. Somebody had to say it. I'm glad it was you, and not me. Randy, what are we doing? Are we doing AI out of context, or are we going to do Laws of Power?
Brave.
48 Laws of Power.
Oh God.
That answers that question.
This is going to be a half-hour segment in a couple weeks.
I'm going to take a shit. I'll be right back.
Hi, I'm the literal devil, and I'm here to tell you.
Careful of those hemorrhoids,
you
but
need to
sometimes
listen to
you
this
pop them
podcast
just right, and they
now.
just drip blood.
48 Laws of Power.
I've heard.
It may not sound like your typical podcast. I'm like, how to be successful, how to make friends, or how to increase the length of your penis. No. This podcast segment is about things that only the literal devil could know, like how to punish the worst of us, or how to run hell. It's about laws from which we have all been born into, but whose power we tend to forget while we play on our phones.
I drank so
But
much
today,
this
I'm
weekend.
here to remind you of one single law.
I don't remember
When
anything.
you're trying to make someone feel bad,
I cannot wait for AI.
it's always easier if they know they're being made fun of. Now you know you have their attention. So,
Okay, we got to
take a
cut
deep
this one
breath,
down, Ray.
Listen up.
Nope.
Oh, and one more thing. I'll see you at the reunion, Richard.
All right,
Stand
Law
by.
1, never outshine the master. Law 2, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Law 3, conceal your intentions. Law 4, always say less than necessary. Law 5, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Law 6, court attention at all costs. Law 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Law 8, make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Law 9, win through your actions, never through an argument. Law 10, infection, avoid unhappy and unlucky. Law 11, learn how to keep people dependent on you. Law 12, use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Law 13, when asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Law 14, pose as a friend, work as a spy. Law 15, crush your enemy totally. And Cody, what is Law 16?
Law 16, use absence to increase respect and honor.
Yep.
Too much circulation makes the price go down. The more you are seen and heard from, the more common you appear. If you are already established in a group, temporarily withdraw from it, making you more talked about, even more admired. You must learn when to leave. Create value through scarcity.
So-
this one is fine.
Let me say, I gotta say something here because Randy pitched his segment 16 or so weeks ago, and I said, sure, Randy, whatever you want to do, because I love the input and I love people contributing to the show. That's not me, man. It's great. It is, and I've never read the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. I've heard of it. I never read it, and I didn't know what any of the laws were. But Jesus Christ, if it's not the most accurate, just how to be successful I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what it is because I've used every 16 of these so far, especially this one. All right, because I do a lot of other stuff at my job that takes me out of my office fairly often, and this it increases my shit. What's the word?
Scarcity?
Not my scarcity. My aura. It's not my aura. My enigma. No,
Your presence.
My presence, but not being there. People are like, oh shit, he's out there doing this. Wow, that's pretty important.
Your intrigue.
Yeah.
Intrigue. Yes. So not only do I get to go and do more things, be more known, but then my people, my direct people, are like, our boss is the man. Like he's out there fucking. He's doing shit. He's getting shit done. So
You know what's something fun I always wanted to just do
what's that?
is just here. It's also like it goes hand in hand with this. Never say you're not doing especially when you're in a clock. Never say you're doing nothing. Just always be behind a door. Tell people you're always answering the email, but also disappear from that place every so often and come back with like what Rem said, intrigue to you. Just be like, oh, I'm going to be answering emails all day. And then like people see you not in front of your computer and then come back with blood on your collar. Come back with blood on your collar and like a fresh made sandwich. You know what I mean? Like, so people know like, oh, he went through something, but we're fine now because he's having a sandwich. You know what I mean? And then like people will think you're like some kind of like Rambo of like the white collar world.
Yeah. Similarly to that, Cody.
Similarly
Yes. To that is that I say because I sometimes I got to look into people who are behaving bad, right? So I got to be out of the office tomorrow. Like, what's going on? Got another investigation to do. That's it. And that's all you got to say. And then they're like,
no, we can word that cooler. We can word that. You could say internal affairs has business.
Yeah, internal.
You know
affairs.
what I mean? Like, you could say shit like, yeah, internal affairs has business.
And never mind, it might be the
internal affairs and I have business. So they know you're not in trouble.
Yeah,
you have business with. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how stupid or insignificant a little thing was that I have to go check out. It sounds bigger, and then thus makes me
internal
sound
affairs needs me.
Internal affairs
like,
needs me. Sorry,
internal affairs needs me for something.
You're gonna have to be in charge today because internal affairs.
And then throw around words like PSOC. You know, the physical security operations center.
Yeah. I like that. That's good. These are, listen, take these laws to heart because these will help you get successful. Here's how I know that I'm successful, Cody and Randy. And I don't think I've told this story before. My father-in-law, he was at a local establishment in the first town I worked in. Right. And he was talking to some people who just came into that establishment and they said, oh, yeah, we work at that place, over there. And then my father-in-law is like, oh, do you know Rem Dickman? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, what do you think of that guy? And they're like, well, he was a nice guy till he started walking over people to get to where he is. And they're like, how do you know him? And he's like, well, he's my son-in-law. But that's how you fucking know you're successful. And people just assume that you step over people to get to where you are. Mm-hmm. I've never stepped over anybody. Everything's been legit.
You steamroll over fuckers.
Yes, I don't step. So fucking steamroller. Yeah. All right,
I stumble through people. Like it's pretty funny. Like I'm just like constantly high. Just
Randy gets promoted by accident.
Yeah.
I
didn't even mean to fill out the application.
Here's the thing. I like to imagine Randy like stumbling through a corridor of people, and then we have like Attenborough like narrating it like a salmon going upstream to spawn. Like the wild Randy is seen here making his way upstream through a line.
It's like that fight scene in Daredevil in the hallway, and that's just like Randy just making his way towards his
some donuts.
Yeah. All right, let's get the AI out of context.
That'd be so cool if we just have like an action movie, but it's just Randy being clumsy for 90 minutes. It's it's like the coolest thing. We'll make him like do like wall runs and like edge grabs and mantles, but it's just like because like a scissor jack like malfunctioned underneath him or something.
At the end, Randy wins by accident.
He like knocks out like 20 people, but only because he like fucking.
See, Cody, that's the shit you got to write. The Randy story.
I just wrote it. There, it's done.
Falling
now
upwards.
You really think writing is some kind of magical process for funding happens?
Yes, I do.
It's not.
It's because I'm so impressed with what you do. Okay, Randy, hit it.
Sorry, Randy.
AI.
Without Context.
Hey, welcome back. Glad you could join me today. Today I thought we'd do a fantastic little painting, maybe it's deep in the woods and it's very dark and misty, and I think you'll enjoy it.
I've been watching a lot more.
I see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
Andy, where are you?
Brett screwed Brett.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
This is the best one, Randy.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yes!
Yeah!
AI. Without Context.
All right,
We got some good ones this week.
this is a segment we do where Randy runs a random episode through his AI machine and grabs out some clips, and we figure. Yeah, can you let us know what episode this is from, Randy?
Episode 36.
36, back in the olden days. All right.
Yeah. So this is you talking about Christmas plans.
Oh, don't say that.
Do you go to Mama Ram's for like a Christmas goose or something? Unfortunately, no. I go to the in-laws rim, which sucks. It sucks. Every fucking year just fucking sucks. I fucking hate it.
Hate it. I hate it. Sorry, what do they have a background? Are they just generic white people? Just generic white people. Just generic white people. It's like the worst generic white people you can possibly think of. Oh man, cream of mushroom soup from stem to
That's
stern.
good shit.
I bet all over the fucking green beans,
Right?
dude. Yeah, gross. Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's a fair and proper meal.
Right? My dad died putting cream of mushroom soup on shit. All right?
Okay, that's applying cream and mushroom has a fatality rate, Rem. Did you know this?
I do now. I didn't at the time.
It's got some
It's
kind
the
of fatality.
mesothelioma that really got him, but it was while he was putting cream of
Yeah.
mushroom soup on some rice.
God damn.
So, all right, the second one.
Mushroom.
Let's see if you guys can discern what's happening.
Bratwurst.
So what you've drunk high
That's
or on
good shit.
Ritalin? What is it?
All three.
Yeah. Though I told him, like, well, I take Ritalin twice a day anyway, so it's not a big fucking deal, but yeah.
Yeah. Like the way this is starting out already.
Should I? When do I record? You can start recording. Unfortunately, I hope you did it already because that was funny, but you can record now.
Is this when you were on?
Well, I already
Yeah.
failed at fucking this game. I get it.
All right, so what's next, boys?
You know what I love that Randy brings to the podcast? It's like high energy. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely a high energy 400-pound individual. Are you really 400 pounds?
I don't look it. Yeah.
Not like, I mean, like, is it you carry well? Or you look like 600 pounds? Well, really, when people find out, you're like, oh, okay, that'd be good. You're okay, that could be good. Good on you for hiding. I mean, that's a fair question. But I built like a shit brick house.
So I'm stout and carry it well. But slowly been adding on there, especially in the thighs. I'm glad I'm not rich or whatever you do. Your cannibal revolution, I'd be a juicy target.
Yeah. No, so you don't need the music, Randy. But second of all,
Cody
was
said
magical.
music last week.
only when like it's really long, but you don't look
And
like you're.
that was an
400
entire
pounds.
score. I was talking about some ambient, like, drum on.
Yeah, you know,
Like,
Cody, I
you
don't know
how many songs I listen to find the perfect
I'm
fucking
sorry.
song.
Cody.
Okay, bud.
That
It told
ambient
a
shit,
story.
like he blasted at full volume when he did it that episode a couple weeks ago. Like, fuck Randy, like calm down. But Randy,
little Spanish guitar in the next one, Randy.
Tiny.
The slightest Spanish guitar in the background.
but you
okay? Try
don't
that.
look 400 pounds. Like if I had to guess your weight, I wouldn't say 400. That's what I'm
Nice.
saying. Yeah.
Well, but Yule really took me off guard when he asked me that because I was like, I've never really thought about it before, but I just always say I carry it well.
Yeah.
Because I've been told that.
You do.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
You kind of got a slouching demeanor, which I think
why
I
they're
wish
called
you'd stand
love
up straight a little
handles.
bit more.
Because you carry it.
But I mean, that's you, bud. We love you the way you are.
Rim, you have a 400-pound gut and see if you slouch, motherfucker. All right? My calves are built like fucking tree trunks. though.
Randy, I dropped below 180, and I'm not even doing this shit on purpose. Like, I think there's something fucking wrong with me.
Tiny man. Tiny man.
We got one more, or are we all set?
Yeah, I don't remember what happened in this last one. I forget.
Is this the long one?
Yep, 206.
Okay.
Maybe you're looking at this the wrong way because he's in Australia. So he's got all those dangerous, poisonous animals. I think maybe you get more mileage instead of backstabbing this guy if you really glorify him. Do you know what I mean? Like you really talk him up to everybody.
Randy, pause it.
You make him sick?
Yeah.
Every time
This is acceptable background music, by the way.
Yeah. Whenever you hear, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. That's Huel.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's Huel. Huel has always said, you know what I mean. So, all right, go ahead.
I say that too.
Schmo is such a great guy. Like we're so lucky to have him on the team and really put him up there on a pedestal. But then maybe 2, 3, 4 months down the road, you slip one of those real poisonous jellyfishes on his chair or something like that. He gets stung and then he dies. And then it's like a big tragedy. And then you take the lead on the tragedy, and then you organize the service. You organize the memorial deal at lunch, where I assume you guys have potlucks in fucking Australia. I guess something like that. Or Barbies, I don't know what you do. But you like, oh man, I miss fucking Joe so much, I'm gonna take his position. I'm gonna take his position. I'm gonna take his position. Wanna be in his job. Joe, nice cold one for you, Joe. Like I'm doing the job that fucking McGee would do, if not for his tragic, unpredictable jellyfish accident. And then not only do you have his job, but you have the rub from being such a great guy about the whole thing that maybe you even jump up a couple spots above that guy and end up maybe farther ahead than you would have had, and you would have had you simply knifed him in the back, literally or figuratively. What I like about this Huel is he gets to do both. He gets the job, the glory, and then he can fuck his wife. And it'll be easier. Oh, she'll be so sad. She'll need some kind of like real strong arms to get her through this trying time. Yeah, we here at the Rich Dickman Show do not condone the use of violence or insects in order to facilitate the demise of any person, place, or thing.
Wow.
That was a perfect length of one, Randy. That was A+ on that character. Good job.
Right.
What was the Australia shit from? Was Maddie on?
That was Maddie asking for advice. Some guy was coming in and trying to take his jib.
Dude, I like this. I like this notion of weaponizing the dangerous like Australian jellyfishes.
Yeah,
like I immediately want a jellyfish launcher and some kind of anti-personnel like bounding mine that just like sprays a jellyfish in your face when you step on it.
Man of war jellyfish.
Exactly. Yeah, just put the nastiest shit in like a fucking like Mountain Dew can, bury it, and put a shotgun shell with a primer pin under it. And when you step on like the inverted bear trap, it just shoots a jellyfish under your chin.
Cody, when's the last time you've been to an aquarium?
Long time? Must have been the Boston Aquarium. Yeah.
Okay.
When I was in college.
Did they have a jellyfish display at the Boston Aquarium?
No.
I've been there. No. Okay. So here in Connecticut, we have two different aquariums.
I mean, not a pure jellyfish. Maybe there was one like cylinder in the back that was pure jellyfish.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Go on.
So we got the Maritime Center in Norwalk, and we got the Mystic Aquarium in Mystic, Connecticut, right? And they both are in love with jellyfish. And like, bro, we're in Connecticut, okay? If we got the fucking Long Island Sound right there, it's cold. There's not that many jellyfish around except in the summer. When these two places are obsessed with these fucking jellyfish. So you go into these jellyfish sections, you get all these different types of jellyfish. And what the fuck? They're the same. They're all the fucking same. Some are smaller, some are bigger, but they're fucking jellyfish. They don't do shit.
Jellyfish are not photogenic.
Yeah. Why are we jacking off over jellyfish?
Because there's some Pacific ones that like live forever and glow blue under a new moon. Those are the cool jellyfish. That's like
we don't have
Pacific
those.
Jelly. I know you have like the Jersey like garbage plastic bag jellyfish.
Yeah, they look like
cauliflower. they look like bad cauliflower when they're out of the
yeah. So they make these big displays for these jellyfish, and so my kids are like walking through these aquariums, like, "Oh wow, jellyfish!" I'm like, "What the fuck are we even looking at? Like, this shit's boring. Like, what? Because
they're not
even sharks.
They're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to call them jellyfish.
Yeah, they're jellies. Yeah, them jellies.
No, yeah, sea jellies.
Yeah, because it's offensive to fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fish had a protest. All right, that's enough. All
I
right.
blame SpongeBob for that.
We got anything else tonight?
Anything else? What the fuck you want out of me, dude?
No, that's not how I'm sorry. I'm sorry the question came out wrong.
Oh.
Gentlemen.
We're not hungry for content.
Yeah, do you have
we're
anything else?
wondering where we are in the program.
Right.
Oh,
Do you have anything else you would like to add before I go into my Walmart rant?
I'm stuffed.
All right, real quick.
I'm stuffed like a Wagyu'd rem.
If you want to know, before I end the show, if you want to know how awful your government is, all right, and why you should hate your government, go to your local Walmart. And here's why. I was at Walmart today. And I just needed a couple things, right? And I hate having to go to Walmart, but that's where I had to go. And me and the wife and the little one, right? And we're walking past the electronics section. I say, "Hey, babe, let me go check out. I just want to see what the prices are for Xbox controllers because I want to get a second Xbox controller."
I want one
myself.
for my Steam Deck.
Yeah. So I walk over to the electronics section. I see Xbox controllers, and in the actual, I don't want to get an off-brand. I just want a regular Xbox controller.
No.
Yeah.
You don't know. Right.
And,
I never get Mad Cats.
And they were $54, $55, right? $54 for one, $55 for another. The Elite was $124. I don't need that shit. I just need a basic controller. $54. My wife says, get it. I'm like, I can come back and get it. She's like, no, just get it. We're here. Just fucking get it. And I was like, okay. But there's nobody around. So I look over, and the next section from electronics is like cat food. And I see a guy over there, and I say, hey, buddy, is anybody working electronics? And he goes, oh, yeah, they're over there. And I said, oh, okay. So I walk through electronics, look down all the aisles. I go to the cashier stand. Nothing. Nobody to be found. All right. So I walk around and I say to the wife, there's nobody here. Who cares? We'll just get it online or whatever. And she looks at me. She's like, you know what? It's probably cheaper online anyways. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. We can get it some other time. We go to checkout. Go to checkout at Walmart. God forbid there's a cashier available because nobody hires cashiers anymore. It's all self-checkout, right? There's like one or two cashiers. Lines are down the hall. So we go to the self-checkout. At the self-checkout, there's 3 different self-checkouts. One for the left entrance, one for the right entrance, and then one where they have like the longer conveyor belts. And at the left entrance, there's 2 people standing around watching everybody check out. At the right entrance, there's 1 person standing around. At the conveyor belts, there's 1 person. And then at each door, there's 2 entrances. There's a person checking receipts. That's 6 people. That's 6 people who are standing around doing absolutely nothing, getting paid while I don't have an Xbox controller in my hand. That's $50 that Walmart lost, right?
All right.
So we go online. And I find an Xbox controller for $39 that they would deliver for free by Friday, or I can pick up in store whenever I wanted. It's like, what the fuck are we even doing? There's 6 people in that Walmart doing nothing while all the customers are being inconvenienced. I can't get a controller.
It's no longer feasible.
What the? What?
Well, they pulled everybody to pick the online orders, man.
There was nobody picking online orders, right? There's fucking nobody working in that store. Here's the thing: if you want to bring jobs back to this country,
doing groceries.
If you want to bring jobs back to this country, you got to get rid of all the convenience. You got to get rid of the convenient online shit. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to fill it with anything. There's nobody working anymore.
That's so socialist. That's wildly socialist.
I know, but it's crazy. I'm not saying that's the answer. I'm just
we need to tax robots and give people a universal basic income. Clearly,
there's something here because you go to Walmart, you can't get fucking shit out of the electronics, but you can certainly find 3 people to look at your receipt as you walk out the door. You know what I mean? And that's just a symptom of everything that's wrong right now. Like, what are we even doing? You used to be able to go to a store and smile and have fun and get stuff that you needed. Now it's not even worth it. You just go online, buy a bunch of shit, and never see a person again. That's my rant on Walmart. Cody, if you have something to add, go for it. Otherwise, we're going to say the words, get the fuck out of here.
Online's usually better. Also, go just Google the fucking coupon because you might get lucky.
Absolutely.
Always try free ship whenever it asks for a promotional.
It's like Walmart encourages
or TRDS. We're everywhere.
Right. Walmart encourages you to shop online because their prices are typically $5 to $10 cheaper.
And they don't want you in their fucking store.
Yes, they absolutely don't want you
because you can steal shit or poop.
Right. And you can still steal shit because the guy who checked our receipt as we were walking out that door, and we had no bag, so we had a cart full of open groceries and stuff that we had. All right. He looked at the receipt. He didn't even look at the fucking cart. And he said, "Okay, here you go." I could have walked out with half that store that day. Anyways, that's where we are, everybody. That's why you should hate your government, because that's a symptom of what's happening. You know, nobody cares. $1.7 trillion in some omnibus thing, but we have homeless people all over the place. All right. Ukraine gets all the money that they need, but there's homeless people sleeping on Randy's doorstep. Anyways,
well, our Walmart has a greeter that says they love you
Well,
whenever you come in.
That's
Welcome to
offensive to
Walmart.
me.
I love you.
That's offensive.
Yeah.
I just don't want.
They genuinely love you.
Yeah.
They're very loving.
That probably actually prevents theft.
Yeah.
There's probably one guy that's just like, damn it.
Walmart deserves everything that gets stolen from them because they don't have fucking people just to
They say they're going to close stores, Rim.
Okay. Tell your grandparents.
My grandparents will have to go an hour and a half.
Tell them to order online.
Yeah,
They
speaking of
fucking-
horrible
dude.
like customers, I'm still looking at this GIF of like the what was the restaurant name, Randy? It was Waffle House, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House deflection. You see it, Rem?
Yes, I did.
Dude,
that's awesome.
Fuck, actually. Well, yes, it's cool that no one got hurt.
She
but,
shoved that chair like it
also,
weighed nothing.
Yeah,
'Cause they do. They weigh nothing.
She put the right amount of spin on it, so
Yeah.
like it didn't touch her.
But I get what you're saying.
was just
We're,
like,
we're in an age of
this is-
society
this
where we're
is-
throwing
yeah.
chairs at each other at Waffle House.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. Now, whenever you have a job that is dealt with customer service, like there's a fucking line somewhere in the contract that says, "Hey, our customers might throw a fucking chair at you."
Yeah.
Well, I've
This
had
is
it
why
now
the brick and
just
mortar
started
is
me.
dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get
Because
it.
like if your store is online, nobody can poop in the vestibule.
Yeah.
Nobody
Listen.
can throw a chair over the counter.
Cody, I
Nobody
understand.
can, like-
I get it. But the problem is, in 10 years, those brick and mortar jobs are all going to be gone. And we got to figure out something
They're
to do with
gone
those
now,
people.
man.
Yeah. It's sad. Sucks. So the government sucks and the government hates you. That's it. This is like me giving my anti-government message.
The waffle. What does that Waffle House girl think about you, Rem?
I don't know. She's fucking hot though. Like fucking moving that chair like it weighed nothing. That bitch is like, she don't fuck around.
Have you ever been to a fucking Waffle House? Those chairs literally weigh nothing.
I've never been to a Waffle
But the
House.
thing is, when you impart force on that, like even if they're light, you can still hurt somebody if you throw it hard enough.
Yeah. Plus with the corners and the angles, like you could probably
Oh
kill
fuck! I forgot about my lava crunch cake.
All right, Randy, Cody, you got anything else for this week's Merry? You want to wish a Happy New Year to anybody?
Don't get in trouble, Cody.
Yeah.
Don't blame me this
Did
time.
I call everybody stupid last week when I was drunk? I think I did. I think I said everybody was dumb for my Christmas.
I
don't know. No, Cody, you thinking of it? Randy, you got any Happy New Year's you want to give? Whoa, Cody, you got it. You gotta like at that steakhouse if they have Wagyu, do it. Doesn't matter what it costs.
I want to do something slutty with Wagyu that people will cringe. I want like Wagyu hamburger helper. You know what I mean? Just
Eat
because
it
no
raw.
one's probably ever done that before. Do it weird. You know what I mean? Like, what can I do?
Yeah,
Or go
covered in
Italian
sodium.
with it. Make a Wagyu meatball.
Wagyu bolognese.
Yeah, Mary's Wagyu meatballs.
Yeah.
That's got to be good.
That's
You know
probably
what I mean?
fantastic.
Ricotta, lemon ricotta.
I'm so Cody. It was an experience I'll never forget. It was the most amazing steak I've ever had in my life, and I can't wait till next year to do it again. Randy, say the words.
There you
Let's
go.
bring this baby home.
Hey, it's going to be 2023. When you listen to this, all right, it's
Fuck
2023.
my life.
We're recording this in 2022, and you're going to be 2023. I wish everybody, all of you, except a couple, a very happy and wonderful new year. All the fortunes that may bring. Forget about the oncoming recession and the housing crash. That doesn't matter. Take care of yourself. Take care
That's
of your
a
families.
problem for future us, right?
Don't worry about it now. All right. Take care of yourself. Make yourself better. Get your family taken care of. That's what's the most important, and you'll be okay.
Save a little ammunition.
Save a lot of ammunition.
Not a lot. You know, you need like maybe 8 shots. Everyone needs 8 shots tops in their life.
Join your local militia. Get some buckets of food. All right.
My father-in-law has everything needed to make ammunition.
MREs are pretty good, especially the
Chili
more
mac.
stewy soup one. Yeah, chili
mac,
chili gumbo.
Amazing.
Those are good MREs.
That was my favorite. I would trade away everything for a fucking chili mac because that shit was like gold. But yeah, get some MREs, get some food in buckets, 8 shots of ammo. Join your militia. Get ready for the upcoming Civil War because it's going to be lit. But most health and fortune to all of you. 2023 is going to be wild. It may
Learn
be the
how
last.
to grow potatoes and carrots. That'll probably save.
Oh yeah, root vegetables because they last a while. Plus apples. Like apples last a year for some
Learn how
reason.
to pickle.
Pickles,
And
yes.
get 4 pallets, and you can put the potatoes in.
Yeah.
And that way, whenever you go to harvest, you just move the pallets, and they all fall out.
Yes. Also, chickens. Get yourself some chickens because chickens, that's the gift
You
that
need
keeps on
grass
giving,
for that,
baby.
though. You need grass for that.
Well, I live in the woods, so I got plenty of it.
Well, then you need security for them because you got shit.
I got the militia.
And 8 shots.
Well, not the militia. We got lots of shots. But thank you all.
Them foxes better get in the line.
Tell Cody to write it down. Thank you all for listening this week and this year. We really do appreciate all of you. Listen, if you have a problem with anything I ever said, please ask me directly, and I will certainly happily clarify it for you. But if you already made your decision, sorry. That's the way it is. Check us out. If you want to support the show, tell a friend, leave a review. You can like us even more than that. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. If we get like one more patron, we can start doing Stony Curiosity again. Or if you guys just want to do it, just do it. Who cares? People love that shit.
Hey, if I up my patronage, can we, instead of for Stony Curiosity Hour, can we watch the Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah.
And review it?
If you up your patronage, absolutely.
Will you watch it too?
Yes, I'll do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much do I have?
I'm not ruled by much, but the almighty dollar certainly plays a part.
Because the Trailer Park Boys needs proselytized.
All right. RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Go there, hit the links. Okay, we got our videos up there. We got a link to the YouTube. We got the behind the scenes we did last year. We got to do a new one for 2023, Cody. I think so. I think we got to do a new one with you included, by the way.
Well, Dickman Con in Ohio.
Dickman Con in Ohio. We're going to make that one work maybe in May. Okay. We got, we're in the home stretch here. We got what, 59 episodes, 58 episodes to go after this, Randy? I'm not sure, but we're getting down to it. So, richdickman.com. Check it out. Check us out on page at Gmail, richdickmanshow@gmail.com or at richdickmanshow on Twitter. You can find executive producer Randy at Sir0 with an E on Twitter, or you can find Cody at
Cody McCann on the Twitter, CODYMCCANN.
That's right. Producer Ryan at RyanTRDS, my mother at Rem_Mama, and I, of course, am at Rem Dickman. It's neat. You can see the views on your tweets and like you can see how worthless it actually is. Oh, but hey, Randy, if they wanna join us or call us, how do they do that, bud?
You want to dial 860-316-4776 to leave us a voicemail? Come on, fuckers. I know you want to. And if you want to get all the content in our Discord, come to bit.do/TRDS1. You can see all the AI art I generated tonight in the Rich Dickman live show chat.
Yeah.
So that's a little treat.
Listen, you stupid atheist. Like, atheism is not your fucking religion, okay? Atheism means an absence of religion, but you assholes have made fucking politics and climate change your religion. Go fuck yourselves. I'm a real atheist. I can put this goddamn imagery of Jesus Christ up and not feel a single thing about it except hilarity.
That is a perk. That is a perk of that.
That shit's hilarious. I love the imagery of Jesus Christ with his boys in the club. Okay, Jesus leading the troops.
I like
on D-Day.
the podcasting.
It's great. The podcasting one's amazing. That's our episode art. Cody, come up with a title, but for real quick to you two,
sure.
To Cody and Randy, my good friends. Every week, you guys show up here without fail. I'm the asshole who missed an episode this year because I was sick.
What would be the name of Jesus's podcast?
Talking to Jesus. You guys are very special to me. All right, Cody, I know I'm sorry for accidentally texting the group chat with my bullshit. I don't mean to, but Randy's picture is right there, and I just see Randy, and boom, off I go. I don't pay attention, so I apologize. But Cody, I love you, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us for the year and a half that you have been. I hope we do it for the rest of the show. You're a special dude, and have a great vacation. Hope you and Amara have an excellent time in Hawaii. And Randy, congratulations on your award. You're a special dude.
Thank you.
You kicking ass in the show the last few weeks have made this way more enjoyable than it has been in a long time because you know what? There's shit there I can react to and it's amazing. And I love you both. And I wish nothing but the best for you in the future. And if I died tomorrow, I want you guys to know that I always thought you were the best of me. Good night, everybody.
So the obvious answer is, now that's what I call podcasting. Right?
What, for Jesus' podcast title?
Yeah, or the title of this episode. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what I call podcasting.
That's great. Randy's getting all this content. We're doing these long episodes.
Nobody likes that episode. Episode 1 was fucking trash.
Jesus would interview Judas on his first episode.
He would, because he loves everybody. He would absolutely interview Judas, Pontius Pilate, fucking Herod.
Remember when they tried to convince you they weren't called dice in the Star Wars universe? They're called chance cubes.
Yeah.
Remember that from episode chance cubes? I have a chance cube.
Death sticks.
Death stick. Is that's Star Wars? Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, the dude is smoking cigarettes in episode 2. And it's like, hey, you want some death sticks? And Obi-Wan Kenobi's like, fuck off, bitch. And he sliced his fucking face off or some shit. I don't remember. Would have been cooler my way.
Good stuff.
Yep.
I'd call lightsabers death sticks before cigarettes in that universe.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Right? Like, you call your cigarettes like enjoyment things. Fuck, life's short. Fucking smoke and do what you want. Just leave my kids out of it. Don't do it around my kids.
Tasty smoke sticks.
You know what I got to talk about next week is my growing road rage. Now I'm angry at everybody when I'm driving, and
You're getting
crazy.
old.
Yeah,
that means you're getting old.
The high beams, the traffic. Some lady like almost crashed into me, merging into traffic when she wasn't supposed to. When I was beeping my horn at her because she put my kids and my wife in danger. Like, man, don't fuck around with my family because daddy's claws will come out.
That's a great awkward thing to end this show on. Show's over. Show's been over. We're just talking.
Yeah.
We're just talking to no one now. Bye.